What's up guys, FSHD here, and there's been some pretty insane transfers in the BPL. I have made a team, you can't see yet, I've got a team up here and I have a bench of the best, in my opinion, the best transfers that have been made. If you want me to make a transfer rumour video of like Koulibaly, Chelsea, Mahrez to Arsenal, the sort of rumours going around, then leave a like on the video and comment some rumours in the, not the description. Comment some rumours in the comments. If I saw them or I know that them rumours are quite true, then yeah, I will actually include them in the video. We are starting off with the goalkeeper for this team, and we have Steve Mandanda. Crystal Palace last season was shocking towards the end defensively, and the goalkeeper wasn't the best. Mandanda, the former Marseille goalkeeper, in my opinion was one of the best in that league, maybe the best, and in the, I'm going to say, top 15 best in the world. Crystal Palace have got Mandanda, and that stunned me when I figured it out. Look at it. I just didn't know they'd got him. He had a great season last season for Marseille, and I think it's a really good signing by Palace. At right back, Watford have signed Bryce Don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't know too much about it. Seems like, look, I'm basing this off his FIFA card, he seems like a good signing. I think Naomi is a class right back, had a good season and should still be played. But JJ is still up there. They've also signed Wanfran at right back, so is that a sign that Neon's going? Now going over to left back, we're staying at Watford, and it's Zuniga. I know a bit more about him. The former Napoli left back, I've seen him play a few times. It's class, he's class on FIFA, he's just class overall. Watford have signed him to strengthen up their defence, and everyone's saying Watford are going to get relegated. If this player's they're signing, I don't think they are. First centre back is Joel Matip. He had joined Liverpool, I think, before the transfer window opened last season, but now it's official that he's a Liverpool player. I think he can do well. If Skirtle have gone to Fenerbahce, I think Joel Matip is a great replacement. As much as it pains me to say, I think they have actually got a good player there. Next to him is Ashley Williams. I'm recording this at 51 minutes past 4 or 9 minutes to 5. And approximately about 6 minutes ago, I got the notification from Sky Sports to say Ashley Williams has joined Everton, so I kind of dropped the player onto the bench to bring him in. Because when they sell John Stones for £50 million, they have 50 million, and they buy Williams, was it for free? It was either undisclosed or for free from Swansea. He might be a bit older, 31 or something, but he is a cracking defender. Solid Euros with Wales, solid season with Swansea, and I think they're definitely worth selling Stones to get him and still have a lot more money. Going to the right midfielder, we have Henrik Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan got Bundesliga's Player of the Year, and if you add goals and assists up, he was near the top of the world, and I think he had the most in the Bundesliga. We needed a creative player after how much we struggled last season, and Mkhitaryan is definitely up there with one of the best creative players in the world, and that's not me being biased, it is stats prove it from last season. Going over to the left mid is Andre Ayew. The former Swansea player has joined West Ham. He hasn't got a West Ham card, but he's joined West Ham. I think he'll play up front, and the reason I include him is because I think he'll do well. I think he'll get about 15 goals, which is good for a team like West Ham. I actually think Andre Ayew is a great signing for West Ham if they're playing up front. The first midfielder is N'Golo Kante. He helped Leicester win the Premier League, so he was a massive factor in Leicester winning the Premier League. He runs non-stop, he intercepts anything that comes at him, and as much as he's joined Chelsea, I hate to say it, he is probably the best midfielder in the league. Like last season was the best midfielder in the league, and if he continues that, he could be as good as Makelele. Next to him is Paul Pogba. He has not got a Manchester United card yet, but it was confirmed that he has joined United for a world record fee of 89 million. I don't think he's worth that much, but I'm happy we've signed him. He got into the team of the year. He's had team of the seasons. He's one of, in my opinion, I said this before he joined Man U, best midfielder in the world. So don't call me biased, that I said before he joined. And now we have him, I'm ecstatic with it. Starting off with strikers, we have another Liverpool player, and it's Sadio Mane. Mane has joined Liverpool from Southampton. In my opinion, he could do really well, or he could flop. He scored against Barcelona in their 4-0 win, and I think Mane will actually do well. I think he won't do amazingly, like up there with what Sturridge was with Suarez and that, but I think he'll do really well. Next up, I think he's the highest rated player in the Premier League without a special card joint with Hazard. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. One of my favourite players, I think, for about 4 years before he joined Man U. Now he has joined Man U for free. I can't believe it. He might be a bit older, but he scored the winner against Leicester, and even if we only have him for one season, he will help the likes of Rashford, Lingard, Martial all grow and reach their potential. Ibrahimovic brings experience, personality and everything to the Premier League. He scored the winner against Leicester, he scored an overhead kick against Galatasaray. But what is there not to love about Ibra? We're moved on to the bench now, and I've got Victor Valdez. Middlesbrough have been fantastic in the transfer window. They've made some great signings. They really want to stay here. The former United keeper, we didn't treat him the best, and Barcelona keeper has joined Middlesbrough. It's a bit of a step down in his career, but I think he'll do well. He should be a starting team player, and Middlesbrough can do well. Next up is Eric Bailey. One of the young good young defenders in the world, had a solid season at Villarreal last season. Getting an upgrade from 71 to 77 with a 6 upgrade means he must have had a pretty solid season, and I saw him absolutely bully Ronaldo when Villarreal played for Real Madrid last season. Not to mention his first game for United, well, his first competitive game against Leicester when we won the Community Shield 2-1 win. Bailey did get man in the match as well. He's the one who dropped out for Williams and I found out he joined Everton. I think Bailey can be good this season, and in the future when he gets older and gets better, he could be world class. Next up is Victor Fischer, the former Ajax winger. I don't know too much about him, but he seems to be decent. He's like that sort of rating, which I think means he's good. He has joined Middlesbrough, and I think if Middlesbrough can get the best out of him, they've again found a little gem on their hands. Like Payet when he joined, no one really knew too much about him, knew he's decent. The same with Fischer. I don't think he'll do as good as Payet, but I think it's a great signing. Next up, another Liverpool signing, and it is Newcastle's Wijnaldum. Now, I didn't put him in the teams. I can't pick my mind if he's going to do good or bad. He was very inconsistent for Newcastle, but if Klopp can get the best out of him, Wijnaldum can be great on his day. He scored 4 or 5 goals against Man City last season. I didn't mean Man City, I meant Aguero got the 5 goals against Newcastle. He scored 5 goals against someone. Next up is Gundogan. Man City signed him from Borussia Dortmund for, I don't know, about 30 million, and if he doesn't get injured, he can be, on his day, one of the best midfielders in the Prem. The key question here, if he doesn't get injured, he can be one of the best in the Prem, and I don't know, he's very injury prone, and on his day, he's got great dribbling and passing to see by them stats, and Man City could have found himself a really good player there. Next up is Negredo, the former Man City player, did not have a bad goal to game ratio for Man City. Now he's joined Middlesbrough, it's not less pressure. I think they've made a great signing there as well. Negredo struggled in Spain with Valencia, he done alright at Man City, but when he's come to Middlesbrough, the pressure's off him. He doesn't need to be banging in 2 goals a season like at Man City because he's at a team like Middlesbrough, and I think he will do well, solidly get about 15 goals and help Middlesbrough stay up. And finally, we are on to Vincent Janssen. He is not the highest rated player, but he had a great season, got a team season, he scored some few bangers that I saw. Tottenham have signed him from Ajax, and I think if he's partnered up front with Harry Kane, I think does, even though he's top goal scorer, do even better, needs a partner up front with him. I think Janssen could be class with him. Harry Kane will still score all the goals, I think, for Tottenham, but I think this guy will get a few assists and he'll get a few goals himself. Yeah, so that is it for this video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here. I'll make a transfer rumour video if you guys want to. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. See ya.